From the Whangamomona campsite, we're packing up. Marty, could you do us a lesson in packing and unpack everything out of all your bags?
Sure.
And show us really how to pack a bike.
Look, I've learnt from the best.
Yep, and the best is?
The best is behind the camera.
Oh, fuck off.
And Glenn
Tui has always got a down pat, hasn't he?
He doesn't know about packing isn't good.
That's right. Glenn, would you mind pulling everything out of all your bags for us and showing us how to pack?
I don't know, I'm not a fuck packer. He just said you know how to pack everything.
Oh.
Let's get right in here to Glenn's bag. Right, what can we see? We've got the Net South Navigator something or other, a food kit, the sleeping roll. There's probably, what else you got there?
That's the mat.
That's your mat.
Like a couple of centimetres thick.
Yep.
That's your table.
Which is, well, where's your table?
Yeah.
It's nice and small, isn't it? How heavy is that? Can I feel that?
It's aluminium, so it's not heavy.
It's awesome.
And then that's the stretcher.
Yep.
And that's just a cool bag. And then under there, that's the sink.
Mate, look and learn. We're learning, Glenn, thank you. Always so tidy. I know, you know what the best way is?
Your own way.
The way that works for you.
See, I tried that once, Glenn, and I got arrested.
What, the way that worked for you?
Yeah.
Oh yes, no, I think others might have experienced that here too. Well, I was very lucky not to get arrested. You've got certain sort of accolades due to you too, Eric, for your very tidy box. And Roger has got his own unique style of packing, which I'm sure he'd be happy to talk about as well.
So I think Marty looking at my tent.
We then popped up to the Whangamomona Hotel for a bit of a look around, look at serving ourselves some drinks, look at some of the old hunting trophies on the wall there, very nice. Look at some of the pioneering pictures there. Roger was pretty taken with some of those, imagining himself there perhaps. I'm making this up. So that is recording all the way around. Then outside for a bit of coffee rather than drinking because it was the morning. A much better idea looking at ourselves, so could be better. They were on the road and taking them some more great roads, a bit more gravel. What you can't see here is us pulling a sheep and a goat out of the fence, but we helped with that. Then on some dronage. Things like that, and wait for it. We'll get a high view in a second. Fantastic. Oh, look at that. Nice. Looking down, all the bikes. Not quite all of them. Mine's still stationary. And the guys coming from the trees, and then a little bit more. Marvellous. Then, oh, here's some amazing riding. Check this out. What happened? Actually, this is just a side stand issue. No problem. And I'm telling the guys, you know, it happens to anyone, it could happen to you. Look at this, look at that. Yep. And they go, oh yeah, mate, yeah, no sweet as, you know, never thought you'd fall off. No. Oh, thanks for agreeing with that, Eric. Marty's like, yeah, it could happen to me too. Roger's like, yeah, I did it earlier. And then we're on the road again, looking for the final tunnel. And this is great. Well, look at this road. Marvellous. And we're onto the Kiore tunnel, and built in 1910. It's a long one. You wait for it. It goes on and on and on a bit. And I'll try and tell you a little bit about it as we go through in a second. But we're all a bit scared to go through first because we know it's so long. I don't want to go through first. Roger's thinking about it. Eric's like, oh, for God's sake, can someone just please go? If you're too scared, then I'll go. And I'm not scared. You follow. And then I'm like, well, okay, well, if you're brave enough to go, then I'll follow you. You probably go first. So that's fine. And so we go through it, and I'll tell you a bit about it separately in a second. Okay, so I might have built this telling you about it up a bit much, but basically there's a town called Matau. It was established, there's a little post office, a school with about 10 kids, other stuff. It was pretty isolated, and eventually the tunnel was put in, and it gave the whole place a new lease of life. It was marvellous. And then the whole tunnel was sort of reinforced. It was kind of falling down in about the 1950s. Then when we're outside the tunnel, I tried to outmuscle Marty, but he outmuscled me, told me to go back. Then some great guys came along and said, oh, look at us, you know, I'm down from Auckland, and you must just think we're jerks. I'm trying to take a photo, look and getting the tripod out, and he's like, sort of the earth with his mate. He's like, hey mate, I'd love to be here with you. We're gonna go up the bikes. Pretty sure that they were DRs, top blokes, and they'd love to be there in the photo with us. What a top guys. So then we took our photo. Then, to be fair, we were about done at that point, and Roger and I had to head off. And here we were having a bit of lunch in Waitara before heading through Mokau. We recognised some of the places there. And then from Mokau, obviously heading up towards Wakino, we recognise the great sort of wild west coast beach vistas, heading up through there. A bit of time warp through to the Awakino Gorge. And then we stopped for a coffee in Tikawiti, and this station house cafe is a blinder when it comes to quality coffee, great atmosphere, and the obligatory photo with the Colin Meads statue. Well done, Roger. A marvellous weekend with all the guys, and thoroughly enjoyed it. So well organised, thanks to Marty. And what a great bunch of guys too. So a lot of fun had by all, great memories. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers. Bye for now.